Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Barker with the Natural Athletes Clinic. I want to teach you how you can heal up bursitis naturally. So what is bursitis? It's inflammation of a bursa sac. Bursa sacs are tiny fluid-filled little bags of tissue that are in areas of your body where two different types of tissue slide past each other with ease. So think about between bone and muscle, tendons and skin. You've got about 150 different bursa sacs around your body. Typically, you're going to get bursitis in your large joints, so think elbows, shoulders, knees, hips, and even on your bottom from sitting on too hard of a surface, for example. So bursitis comes on very strong. It can be very painful. You can have some pretty major swelling with it. For instance, in the olecranon area of the elbow, if you have bursitis, it's going to look like you have a little golf ball shoved inside of your elbow there, sticking out. You're going to have lack of range of motion there, some heat, some redness, things like that. So how do you treat bursitis? Conventionally, usually they're going to inject a steroid in there to decrease the inflammation, and or in really severe cases, they'll surgically remove the bursa. And of course, we don't want you to have a steroid injection or get surgery on that because of course you need those. So how do we heal these up naturally? We'll have kind of a three-pronged natural medicine approach that I use. And before we do those though, you want to compress this with like an ACE bandage to keep that sac compressed so it doesn't continue to fill with fluid. You can use ice on bursa. Okay, ice is okay on bursa sacs, but it's not okay on tendons and ligaments because too much ice can create some degeneration in those tendons and ligaments, and we want those to retain their elastic qualities. That's not really what's going on in the bursitis, so feel free to use ice on there too. So natural medicines that we use first are some natural anti-inflammatory botanical medicines or herbal medicines, and the first one is boswellia. This is an extract from frankincense, and then the second is curcumin, an extract from turmeric. I talk about this one all the time. Those are the two most powerful natural anti-inflammatories. They'll put that fire out very, very quickly for you. Second approach is using omega-3 fatty acids. We get most of these from fish oil, but you can also get vegan sources of omega-3s. Omega-3s work to lubricate the inside of our body. So you think about if you have dry eye, omega-3s are great for getting rid of that. The studies say with people with achy, sore joints, using omega-3s can decrease that achiness and the pain in there. So think of it using omega-3s as a lubricant. Now, while we're talking about lubrication too, you need to make sure that you're well hydrated. People can get bursitis springing up because they're out exercising and they've been dehydrated, so that tissue dries just ever so slightly. It's enough to create an extra friction. Boom, now you've got bursitis there. So make sure you're hydrating as well, along with those fatty acids. And then the third approach are proteolytic enzymes. And proteolytic enzymes are nature's cleanup crew. So when you have inflammation, you've got a lot of pro-inflammatory irritating chemicals in that tissue. Those enzymes go through there and clean out those chemicals, kind of clean up the mess so that tissue can heal up. So think omega-3 fatty acids, natural anti-inflammatory botanical medicines, and proteolytic enzymes. So we love Mountain Peak's anti-inflammatory formula. It has the proteolytic enzymes and it has the anti-inflammatory botanical medicines in it, with a bunch of other ones too. So there's rutin, hesperidin, quercetin, devil's claw, and some other proteolytic enzymes in there too. So that's an all-in-one. Of course, we also like Mountain Peak's essential fatty acids. It's about 400 milligrams of omega-3s per capsule. And or we use Pharmax's finest pure fish oil. That's about 2,000 milligrams of omega-3s per teaspoon. So if you really need to dose it high, you can use a liquid. It actually tastes good too. So, and then if you're in a ton of pain, we also use Mountain Peak's musculoskeletal injury formula. That one has all the nutrients and natural medicines in there for relieving pain rapidly. So hopefully you can use these things to heal up your bursitis. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Of course, please share it with any of your buddies that are suffering from this and they want to avoid conventional steroids or surgery on this. And of course, please subscribe to our channel.